Hey, what is going on, guys? So we are literally 49 weeks down. I am super pumped because we're moving right along. We are growing. We are still doing well as an Amazon store. Some may think we're doing horrible. Some may think we're doing better. Personally, since we moved to the new team, I think we're doing amazing. But that's all a preference. We are 49 weeks down now. These 49 weeks are the total of both the prior service that only gave us about, I want to say, a total of $6,000 in sales in the first 6 months. And then now with the service provider, since midway through January, we've done over 70,000 in sales. So with that being said, I think we're doing pretty good. Of course, there are some questions that I personally have, which is like, why are items dropping off? And I will get into that a little bit more in this video. But real quick, we're going to take a moment to show you what we've done for the total time that we've been in this amazing Amazon automation journey that I bought into. I'm literally just a customer. I'm just someone like you who wanted to get started in an automated Amazon service with an automated Amazon service provider that could take most of the workload off of me. The only thing I have to worry about is providing, my taxes. Of course, taxes are very important. You have to take care of those. And then also having some type of inventory or funding to be able to provide and to be able to purchase inventory to go out to customers. Amazon pays every 2 weeks. So with that being said, if I sell $10,000 in a month, the first 2 weeks I have to provide $5,000 up front, and then Amazon will pay me back, let's say 6,000. They'll give me that 10 to 20% profit margin difference on the back end. With that being said, though, real quick, let's take a moment to show you what we've done for these past 49 weeks. Check it out. Okay, there we go. So what that says, right, is $88,499 in sales. Our units ordered, so altogether, total amount of units ordered is 1,358 items since we got started back on July 3rd, 2019. Total ordered items that stuck, that weren't returned, was 1,126 items. For a whopping average of $78.60 per order item. So that is our average currently. And I'm going to show you what we've done for the month of June. Last month, we were very, very low in sales. We were decent in profit margin. The month prior to that, we were very, very poor in profit margin. Of course, with everything going on with the pandemic, it's kind of affected it, but not what you would think. We're still getting sales, but the people who actually service our stores, we have a team in the Philippines. They're getting hit really hard with their lockdown and everything going on there. We have another team that handles adding items to our store. And then we have our overall team that manages new people coming in and, takes care of any issues that may go on, whether that's your store getting suspended or anything like that, which I have not experienced since the new service provider. But from this month, and today, I'm going to check my calendar, is June 16th. So this is what we've done so far. Check it out. Dang, it doesn't want to autofocus for me. All right, you can kind of see that. I'm going to go in just a tad. Boom, there we go. I had to actually take a picture with my camera. But what that says is $4,514. We are down 3%. Oh no, we made no sales today. We made no sales yesterday. And, it's a little frustrating because as I was going through my stuff, I was like, what is going on? We had 800, almost 900 items in inventory, and now we're down to 707 total items. So what that means to me is that items are being taken off. Now, there could be one of two reasons. Either one, the items that are being sold are not making the correct profit margins, or two, the items that were listed are not the actual items that were being sold. And so the items had to be removed. So I am a little bit unsure, but we have 707 items available, like total items. And then our active items is 467 items. So we still have a good amount. If you look back, when I was showing you guys the totals that I had, back on like June 5th, we had over $1,000 in sales. And then the next day we had $1,000. We had some returns. It dropped down to about $800. And then the next day we had 1,000 again, but we had some returns yet again, and we dropped right below 1,000. So we've made, $4,514 in sales. And then since items have been like dropped off from our store, we have decreased in the amount of sales that we were making. Now, is this a good thing or a bad thing? Personally, I think it's a good thing because I would rather sell an item that is going to profit more than to sell items that are not going to give me a long lasting, results with my automation store. And so our team, they do, I want to say it's a triple check on the item, but as the item comes in, we have a team that actually does research. They pick items that are top performing items on Amazon. And then we look at our vendor store and we see what can we sell for a standard price on Amazon that is going to make us a profit. Of course, we're partnered with our vendor company. Our vendor company gives us a discount on our items that are, purchased through our store. So we purchase it from there. Through our vendor company, we send it out to the customer, and we'll make anywhere from 10 to 20% profit margins. Now, with that being said, you have to ensure that the products that are being listed are correct. So our team goes through, they verify, okay, this product is correct, the listing is correct, and everything is looking good. Now, the third check, as far as I'm aware, is that they go through and they make sure the item is going to be profitable. Of course, we have a software in the background. It's called OA Genius, and that helps us automate some of the stuff. But if that goes down like we saw before, then our profit margins could be jacked up because our vendor company compared to Amazon could show that it's listed at, $20, right? And then we sell it on Amazon for $40. If that's jacked up and we are actually purchasing our items for $30, then we're losing profits immediately. And so the cool thing about our store is they take care of all of that research. They take care of all of the triple checks. So what I think happened, and I will reach out, I will confirm it next week with you guys and, give you insight. I love to be transparent. I'm not going to BS. I'm not going to come on here and, Photoshop my image on my phone to be able to show you a bogus amount that, we've sold for the year, because that is unethical. And I would never, ever do that to you guys. I'm on this journey. And I hope you guys that are watching this and you're part of, the Revival Couple YouTube channel, you're able to see that we're going in, week out. We're showing you what is actually happening, the ins and outs of Amazon. If you are hiring on a service provider to provide a done for you service, right? And I want to show you whether it's worth it or whether it's not. In my eyes, I think it has been worth it because I've done very minimal work besides finding funding and trying to increase my capital so I can sell more items each and every month. But I want to give you a fair estimate of what you would expect when you get started with an automation service provider. And so with that being said, it is super, super cool to be able to see over $1,000 in sales. But then it is also very frustrating when you're like, man, I want to profit $2,000 in profits every single month, to $10,000 in profits every single month. And you're not getting that. And so that's what I'm going through. And I will reach out to the team and just make sure all is well. I'm sure it is. Of course, they always send me out reports monthly. The report should be coming out very, very soon. And when that comes out, I will be able to know what's going on, how they are growing my store, how they are handling everything. So I feel like I'm a part of the team, which is most important. The first 6 months I went through this, I did not know what was going on. I was told certain things were happening when they actually weren't being implemented to grow sales and to increase profitability. And so that was very frustrating. Of course, like I said, the team I'm with now, they took ownership of it and they made their own system, kicked out about $1 million to be able to do this. And, are providing a super high quality of service, and therefore that is why I'm still with them. I cannot spend all my time focusing on running a store myself. That would take 4 to 8 hours every single day. And if I don't do something right because I'm not an expert on it, then it could end up screwing me over in the long run. Throughout the whole process, throughout the whole journey, we've been profitable every single month. We've never actually lost money. We have lost money on certain items, but in the end result of everything, month in, month out, we are always profiting. And that is the winning business strategy that I have for you guys. If you are profiting, you will always have a winning business. If you are negative, that is literally a losing business and you want to get out of it. So I guess the best thing you could do is to get started with an Amazon automated service provider that is going to stay in touch with you, that is going to give you updates, that is going to tell you what is going on with your store. A service provider that you can reach out to and they will respond within 12 to 24 hours or 36 hours, probably sooner than later if you have issues, right? You want them to respond back to you so that you can know what is going on. You want a team that is willing to triple check the products that you are putting in to your store so that you are ensuring that you're profitable. And you want a team that will look at your long-term success. I think that is so crucial because instead of getting into Amazon, making a quick buck, getting suspended or terminated, which means you're getting kicked off their platform, which means you are not allowed to sell on their platform ever again through that business name or through your social security number or whatever it is, right? Instead of doing that, it is better to take it slow and steady and have a winning Amazon store that is going to provide you profits for years and years to come. And that is why I got started with this automation service, because I could focus all my time doing other business ventures that I am super pumped and super excited about while my team takes care of all the ins and outs, whether it's dealing with customers, whether it's purchasing items, whether it is, finding the winning items that are going to be listed on my store. And they do it so well that I would rather pay them 30% of my profits each and every month instead of having to take on that headache and the funding option and responding to customers and making sure, my products are in stock. Like, that is a hassle. It will take hours upon hours. Can you do it yourself? Yes, very much so. You can do it all by yourself if you wanted to. If you're a driven person, if you're home right now, you could do it all yourself, and it is not that difficult. But once you start getting thousands or hundreds of items ordered, thousands of dollars orders each and every day, that's where it becomes very, very difficult. And it takes one time for your customer service to not be on point. It takes one time for your shipping to not be on point. And then Amazon will potentially kick you off their platform. They are literally in charge of everything that you do when you are on their platform. If you are not providing top-notch quality, then they will not allow you to sell with them. And so that is very, very huge to understand, and it is huge to know. So why are we losing items? That is the question I have. That is something I will figure out. I'm going to reach out to my team and be like, hey, I noticed, some items went away. Why was that? Were they not profitable, or were they losing items? Like what was the reason why we stopped or we actually deleted items? Because in my mind, even if they aren't profitable, you can just make them inactive. You don't have to delete them altogether. But I don't know. And that's why you have to have that open communication with your team. If you don't, then you will never know what is going on. And then you're relying on someone else to make your store profitable without even knowing what's happening. You never want to do that, because If you are losing money and you don't realize it, I can guarantee they won't tell you if there is not an open communication. But anyways, guys, I really do hope you took something away from this 49-week down Amazon automation video, this update that I gave you. And yes, we only have sold $4,500 this month. But I'm hoping we ramp back up. We had a couple items hit buy boxes last week, and that's why we jumped up to about 1,000 each day for about 3 days, and then we had right around 500 to 800 for a whole week in between that time frame. And then they took off items, and we dropped down to pretty much no items on buy box, which means no items being sold, which is frustrating for me. But I know we are growing. I know we are so close to hitting $100,000 in total sales. I cannot wait till we get there. We are $12,000 away, and that's going to be a big milestone for me because I've never sold that much ever online. Of course, it will be a lot better when we're doing that each and every month. So I hope you guys follow me on this journey, and I hope you guys are able to see us hit that and hit that, goal where we boom, hit total of $100,000 in sales, and then boom, progressing up to $100,000 each and every month. That is the goal I am striving for, and I hope you guys can follow us on this journey and see that happen very, very soon. With that, guys, if you like the video, definitely drop a like down below. If you think someone else will find value from it, share it because it makes me smile like I am right now. As always, let's go out there. Let's revive our lives together. Let's get it done. And until